Okay, where's Targeted Patton? I want to talk to him right now. Holy sh... Targeted Patton is one of the most paranoid people I've ever seen in my life. Not just targeted individuals in general, they're already paranoid, but specifically Targeted Patton. Last night, Conspiracy Underground was streaming on YouTube. I was at work, I was kind of listening in a little bit, and I asked Targeted Patton, I said, would you consider me trustworthy? And I thought he had me on ignore because he wasn't answering. And then I said, I think Patton is blocking me. Conspiracy Underground, can you ask Patton if he considers me trustworthy? And Patton said no. And I laughed. Because the only people, and I've been online, I've said it 100 times. I've been online, me, Nerve Gorilla, I've been online for going on 30 years, since 1995. I've built my own computers from scratch. I understand technology. I've been in the wares scene, if you know what that is, piracy. I've been pretty deep in the wares scene. People know me. I do a lot of things on the internet. There isn't a single case of me, Nerve Gorilla, ever DOSing somebody, doxing them, or trying to hack them or anything like that. There isn't, because that's not what I do. When I was younger, during the NetBus days, if anybody watching this remembers NetBus or Back Orifice, yeah, I would, I would tinker with that a little, stuff like that, little tools like that. Back in the day, that was like the late 90s and early, maybe the latest mid 2000s, something like that. I would use software, and I would pen test using Kali Linux or what's the other one? Oh, before it was Kali, it was Backtrack. So I would use some tools to pen test my own network and things like that. But I don't do that shit anymore. So there's no case of that ever happening, but this guy doesn't trust me. But it goes deeper than that. All of my posts on YouTube, if you go to my YouTube channel, Nerve Gorilla, you'll see that I have guides. You just go to videos here. I make guides sometimes. If I sort by popular, you'll see that most of them are guides. So this one, my top viewed video, 1.5 million views. I made a video showing people that there was a door moving in this video that you couldn't really see on a cell phone. So I helped people, in other words. If you read the comments, people are like, holy shit, you're really good. There are a lot of compliments in this video, okay? This video is just kind of showing something cool. This video is just a copy of another video. Now, this video is a very old, 12 years old tutorial on how to do something solo in World of Warcraft. Again, lots of positive comments. Another one, another tutorial, lots of positive comments here. Another tutorial, somebody just commented on this one the other day. I was showing people how to tame a pet in World of Warcraft named Lightning Paw. And if you sort by newest comments, look at this. 3 months ago, thank you for this video. He was exactly right there in the bush. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Awesome. So I'm a helpful person, okay? Here's a free PBX tutorial. I taught people how to get free telephone calls over VoIP on your cell phone. US and Canada, unlimited, using Google Voice. 10 years old, 64,000 views. Again, nothing but compliments. Thank you for helping me. Thank you. Thank you. So where is the trust? Where's the mistrust coming from? When I asked Targeted Patton, do you consider me trustworthy? And he says no. Yet every single piece of evidence you can look up on the internet about me, with the exception of targeted individuals, it's nothing but positive comments. Because I'm either sharing, I'm hooking people up with shit they can't find, I'm finding rare things for people and giving them a working link, saying, here you go, and they're like, thank you, I've been looking for this for 5 years, thank you. It's nothing but fucking great things that I do. And this guy is so paranoid, he doesn't fucking believe it, and he doesn't fucking trust me. He thinks I have some ulterior motive, and that's what he said just a few minutes ago, actually. We're going to open that up. I made a post here on my second YouTube channel. And so long story short, I streamed something yesterday. Let me quick show you what that looks like, just in case you want to see it or whatever. If you go to live and you go to this video right here, the paranoids want me banned or dead. It's an hour and 7 minutes long. And right at the beginning of the stream, somebody called me up on Jitsi and had like a voice conversation with me. And speaking of voice, let me open it up real quick, just in case Patton has the guts to get in voice. So this was the voice chat we used when I was streaming yesterday. Guy got in there. We talked for a little bit. And I'll mention this here. Voice chat open. But long story short is that I said during our conversation with that guy yesterday, I said that if let's say I was a bad person and you connect to my Jitsi voice chat server, because it's peer-to-peer, I can get your IP address. But I said, what can I do? And the guy, he didn't know. So I told him the answer. I said, there's two things I can do if I have your IP. I can DDoS you, which is basically knock you off the internet, or I can do like an Nmap scan on you to see if you have any ports open or if you have any vulnerabilities. So I already knew that was true because I've been using computers for a while. There's not much else you can do with somebody's IP. So I did a quick Google search this morning and I found a Reddit thread where somebody asked the same thing. What the hell can someone do if they have my IP? And people answered honestly, just like I did. They're saying the same thing. Yeah, they can maybe find the city kind of around where you live a little bit, not a direct address. And they can launch a DDoS attack, which is exactly what I said right here. And they can scan your router for open services. And that's exactly what I said in the conversation. So I know what I'm talking about. I establish that all the time that I know what I'm talking about. I try to ease their fucking mind because they're so paranoid, dude, that everything makes them nervous. And you can't get on their good side because they won't let you. For some reason, these quote-unquote targeted individuals who I think are schizophrenic people, you can't get on their good side no matter what, no matter fucking what. So how the fuck do I get in their good graces without getting in voice chat with them and maybe having a conversation? But they don't want to do that. They don't want to talk about this kind of stuff. So Targeted Patton commented on this thread right here, scroll down, and I was talking to, Conspiracy Underground surprisingly even said, thanks for clearing that up. Not like there was any confusion. I mean, you could find this information on the internet. You don't need me. Okay? So I said, that's, blah, blah, blah. I continued on, whatever. Patton chimes in. So why is it that I can't get a new IP address from my ISP after resetting my devices to factory settings several times? I've had the same public IP for a couple years now. So never reset your factory settings to try to change your IP. I don't know if that's why you did that, but let me tell you, dude, factory resetting does not change the MAC address of your device. MAC address. Okay, I don't know how you have it hooked up. I'll show you how I have mine hooked up. Pretty simply. Okay, from the wall, we have a cable modem right here. Okay, and then from the cable modem, we have a router with Wi-Fi, right? Now, on the router, there is a MAC address. Well, there's a MAC address on both of them. And there's a MAC address on the cable modem as well, but that's harder to change, okay? It's easier to change here. Router, okay? There's a MAC address on the router, and if you change that by going into the right menu, some routers won't let you change it very easily, okay? Now, if that's the case and you really want to change your IP and you have a router but you can't change it, there's something I could suggest. Unplug from your wall. Again, I don't know how your setup is. Unplug the router, okay? If you have one, I don't know. Take it out and plug in the RJ45 cable directly to your laptop, okay? Laptop right here. Okay. In your laptop, directly pipe it into your cable modem. And then reset your cable modem. And you should have a new IP. Why? Because your laptop is going to have a different MAC address than your router that you unplugged. So it's going to give you a new IP based on what it thinks is a new device. That's why you get a new IP. So let's say you have it like mine and you want a new IP. Here's what you do. You go to your router settings right here. See how it says MAC address clone? This is DDWRT. It's a modified firmware I have. And if I wanted to change my IP right now, I would change this to a 6 if I wanted, or I could even have it like 2233 or whatever. I usually just go up one number at a time. Here's what I would do. After I change this number, I hit apply, then I go to administration and I hit reboot really quick. I reboot the router, and then I run out to the living room and I unplug the modem and I reset. I power cycle the modem. So as the router's rebooting, the cable modem is also rebooting. So when the cable modem comes back, it's going to say, hey, this is a different MAC address here. What's this? And it's going to assign it a new IP. The only reason that it wouldn't give a new IP in that case is if you have a static IP address through your internet service provider. In those, there's such things. Some ISPs do only give static IPs from what I've heard. I have never confirmed it, but I've never liked static IPs, dude. I like dynamic IPs. Most ISPs, that, as far as I know, have dynamic IPs, meaning you will not have the same IP address if you do what I just did. All right, so let's say that you have it like this, or you only have a cable modem and you hook your laptop up instead, and you don't get a different IP. One thing you could do, you go into your network, okay, change adapter, okay, and then right here, Ethernet, I'm going to go to properties, and then I'm going to go to configure, I believe. Yeah, configure, okay. Do you see what I just did? I went to properties. Let me do it again. Properties in Windows, and then right here, I just hit configure, and that's it, okay? There's my network card. I'm just going to hit configure. This other screen pops up right here. Then you would go to advanced, and right down here, you scroll down, and you will see the MAC address. It'll say like, if you just go down here, let me see, go down. There it is. Locally administered address. And you could just type in a value. 2F, 3B, whatever. Have it be a standard value. And then when you hit OK, it'll reset your router or reset your network card. And you power cycle your cable modem again. When your cable modem reconnects to your laptop, it'll see a new MAC address right here that you can change in software, and you'll get a new IP. All right? Simple. So there's other ways to do it, but those are the two easiest ways I know of. But I don't have, the reason why I don't have it hooked up like this anymore, if you don't know, you want a cable modem, dude. A router. Routers are very important. I'll tell you, if you have a cable modem directly connected to one computer like I had for years, you have no firewall. No firewall to block the ports. The only ports that you could block then is in software. What's cool about a router is that it's a hardware firewall. So even if the ports are open on your laptop, well, the port's closed on your router by default. So let's say you do have a vulnerability on your laptop, and I'm trying to connect really hard. I'm really trying to connect. Come on, give me that vulnerability. Well, if it's open on your laptop, but it's closed on your router wins. And I won't be able to connect until you open it on your router, that port. Got it? That's why I have what's called UPnP off. If you go over to NatQoS and you go to UPnP, I always have UPnP off. What is UPnP? It's kind of like a plug-and-play port opener. That's what it says, universal plug and play. It'll just start opening ports depending on the software, depending on, like if you start running torrents and shit, it'll just start opening the torrent ports. I don't like that because I never know what piece of software is just going to start opening ports. I want full control of my ports right here, port forwarding and port range. So I always disable PNP, UPnP. I always disabled it. Most people, I don't think, do. I think most people have this on, which is why they don't have a lot of errors when they're trying to host servers and stuff. But also, if you have a vulnerability, it might automatically open a port, which is not worth it, I don't think. So I always have UPnP off. That's another topic, though. Okay? Where have I lied so far? Why don't you trust me yet? Everything I said is true. Go get a network fucking IT professional and ask them to watch this video and say, is what this guy's saying true? He'll tell you, yes, it is. Yeah, Nerve's right. Okay, let's go one step further before I get the fuck out of here, because this guy's just so fucking offensive. These fucking TI brains, dude. They don't understand that all TIs have is their fucking mouth. It's like a big wind fucking tunnel. They never demonstrate anything. They're just big mouths. They just talk only. They never demonstrate anything. They never try to learn. They're just big mouths, dude. Hot air blowers. So like the things they say is just they don't give a shit about your feelings. They don't care if they're right. They don't care if they're wrong. They just say whatever they fucking want. And they're fucking scheming, squirrely assholes. I'm an asshole, but these guys are squirrely, scheming assholes. Just scum. If you don't agree with them, they're just like fucking serpents. They'll just talk shit on you. Look at this. I'm not trustworthy. All right, I'm not trustworthy, huh? All right, well, guess what, Patton? I got something to tell you about here. Okay. Uh-oh, am I fucking disconnecting here? Oh, okay, it's dropping down. All right, so I don't know what your setup is. If you told me what your setup is, that doesn't put you at risk. If you tell me you have a cable modem, blah, 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 it doesn't put you at risk. Just telling me you have a cable modem or telling me you have a router does not put you in any risk, okay? In fact, getting in voice chat right now is also not putting you at risk, okay? So let's say I have your IP. Nobody's ever died. I've talked to Virginia. I've talked to tons. I've talked to like dozens now of TIs. None of them report back, yeah, Nerve got me. Yeah. After I talked to Nerve, I couldn't talk for 10 hours. No, I don't do that kind of shit. Even if I hate every cell in your body, I would not try to disable your internet connection. I don't even have access to any kind of a botnet, dude. That shit's boring to me. But I'm going to show you something here, dude. So you think you don't trust me, huh? Well, what is this? What is this right here? Have you ever seen this page before? Encarta Archiver, Internet Archive. You scroll down and you see a bunch of CD cases. Look at that's a CD case, right? It's a jewel case. That says Encarta Reference Suite 2000. And this one says Encarta Reference Library 2003, right? Okay. Who uploaded these to this page, right? Me. I did. Me. Okay. Why is that significant? Who cares, right? Well, I bought these from eBay. Like this disc right here, I bought it from eBay, and then I put it up on this site. Now, look at the views. Some have a little bit of views, like the new uploads, 85, 112, 1,440 with 7 favorites. I mean, 7 people hit the favorite on it. This one, it's another program, 135. This one has 1,761, 408. Now, why are these numbers... Look at this one, 1,058, and down here is my highest one, 4,678. Okay? So that means there might have been 4,000 people who downloaded this thing that I uploaded to this website right here. This is a program. Now, you might have heard of this before. This is called a program. It's a CD that I made. And you'll see, if you read what I say, I uploaded 3 discs. Install disk right there. Then disk 1 and disk 2. What is on the disk? Executable files. Okay, I even mentioned the word right here, exe. Now, I'm sure you've heard the term executable or exe on a Windows computer. Some would say that's very dangerous. Be careful what exes you click on your computer. Is that true? Yeah, it's true. Because exe files can contain viruses and Trojans and malware and all sorts of other shit, right? But wait a minute. Why, if I'm so fucking shady, if me, Nerve Gorilla, I'm such a shady person that is not worthy of trust, why did 4,646 people possibly download or view this upload and 8 people favorited it and not a single person in the comments said anything bad about it? In fact, here's what they said about my upload. Thank you for sharing this amazing software. Much appreciated. I have been looking for a working copy of this encyclopedia, and I now finally have it in my library. I can confirm that this is working, as I have just finished installing and running on my Windows 98 SE computer. Thank you. I don't know who this guy is. That's not me. It's not a friend of mine. Here's another guy saying thank you. Works great. Now, are these people stupid? Because that could be a virus that I uploaded, right? Well, look what I wrote here, dude. I said that the install disk 3 contains safe disk copy protection. I spent some time figuring it out and eventually used a program called Unsafe Disk 1.5.5 from a long time ago, and it actually worked. Essentially, it decrypted the ICD file and generated a file called test.exe. I deleted whatever calisty whatever.exe out of the root directory, renamed test to this, and it worked. Perhaps that's why this specific Encarta is not on archive.org, but now it is. I confirm that it's fully working before uploading here. Now, I wrote this, and I did exactly this. I modified the files on this disk before I put it on this website. But why did people trust me and download it, and not only download it, they installed it? Because there's no evidence at all that I'm a shady person. Just looking at my archive.org account right here, my name is Encarta Archiver, just looking at my account, there's no red flags anywhere. I put my Discord information here. I'm very transparent with any kind of modifications I did to the disk, and in this case, I replaced an executable file. That could be me lying and actually putting a virus on the disk, and I just fooled 4,000 something people. But I guarantee you, somebody would have figured it out by now. I uploaded this in 2021. Somebody would have figured it, but that's not me, dude. I'm an asshole, but I'm not that much of an asshole that I want to fucking infect people. Okay? I'm a helpful person, you stupid asshole. Why doesn't your paranoid brain get that? I'm a helpful, decent person, and nobody on the entire internet has ever accused me of being a bad person or somebody with ulterior motives, or a shady person, or somebody who has, ill will to want to harm people in some way. Nope, only TIs. You're the first people. So that means that there's more likely than not something wrong with you rather than something wrong with me. There's something wrong with you guys. You. Got it? You're a dumbass, dude. Targeted Patent is a dumbass. Conspiracy Underground is a dumbass. They don't trust me. I'll tell you right now, going to my Jitsi server is far less risky than downloading a fucking 3-disc set with a modified executable. But more people did that than got on my Jitsi server. If I really wanted to hack random people, then I would do it with this method right here. But I'm not an asshole. I uploaded lots of things. Here's another one I uploaded. In fact, I even wrote down right here. Admittedly, this is an imperfect rip, but it does not matter. Everything works. What I mean by imperfect rip is that I ripped the individual files off the disk and repackaged them to an ISO file using image burn. Why did I do it this way instead of a straight ISO rip? Because I could not install software on the computer I was using. Feel free to do a perfect rip, but it will not matter ultimately. It works. If there's any need to get a hold of me, I am Painbow9553 on Discord or NerveGorilla on YouTube. 2021. I told people what I did exactly, and nobody was shaking in their fucking boots. Nobody. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for going out of your way and sharing. That's what normal people say, dude. This is all I've seen for years is thank you, Nerve. Thank you for helping. It wasn't until TIs that I get the total opposite comments. I'll show you, like this right here. As you know, I will eventually figure out the solution, and I'm not against trusting people, but of all people, you have given me absolutely no reason to trust you, and every reason to think you have an ulterior motive. Yeah, thanks a lot, Patton. Why don't you stick it in, twist it, and just break it off right in my back, you fucking scumbag. God, how dare you, dude? You're basically, I don't like to pat myself on the back. But compared to a lot of people on the internet, dude, I'm basically an angel. Like, I got a fucking halo around my head compared to some of the real shady people. I know what I'm doing, and I go out of my way to help people. I actually go out of my way. I'm paying money to fucking upload shit to this website to share. And I've been doing that for a long time. I share with people. I don't have to like people to share with them. But I do stuff like this. I take the time to help people. Now, you'll know that I'm not really trying hard to help TIs. I don't give a shit either way. If I don't want to help TIs, I'll just tell you to bug off. You've heard me say that before. I'll say, fuck you, get out of my life. If I don't want to help you, that's what I'll say. But if I'm willing to help you, I will. I'm not going to, I'll help you, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and then I'll start trying to hack you. No. I'd rather not help you than pretend that I'm helping you and then hack you. Okay? I already have a reputation on the internet, dude. And I'm an asshole verbally, but when it comes to my actual, history here, it's like pristine, you know? And you guys come in here and you're trying to just shit all over me as if I'm just some fucking turd, like you're better than me or something. You're not. You guys would never do this. You guys would never take 4 hours of your time to help another person. You would never do that. I've done that several times with TIs so far. You know that BB? I told you, I fucking helped BB. Targeted Pat knows who BB is. Go ask BB right now. I helped her a lot. 4 hours or so, privately, on Jitsi, screen sharing and everything. And she's not dead. Wow. She never said, oh man, I was worse off after talking with Nerve than before I talked to Nerve. Nobody says that. You guys have paranoia. That is some of my evidence. It's not the only evidence that there's something wrong with you guys. That's why I named this stream this way. One of the many reasons there's something wrong with you guys. You're the only ones that fucking think there's some ulterior motive here, dude. Nothing I said about the router thing was wrong. Changing your IP address, I do it all the time. What do you think caterwall.chickenkiller.com is anyway? That right there. That's my IP address, dude. I just willingly give it away. Because I'm not afraid. So anyway. So, can you... I'm really close to blocking Patton again, based on what he's saying, dude. I mean, even Conspiracy Underground. I'm close to blocking that guy, too. Because it's just like, I don't have to put up with this shit. I don't have to put up with your fucking insults and your fucking suspiciousness. You guys have something wrong with you, dude. Let's go do it real quick. Fuck it. All right. Okay, my Encarta Encyclopedia Deluxe 2000, right? I'm going to open up that exact version right now on my computer, the same one that I ripped, and I'll show you that what I was saying was true. Let's see. Encarta. Okay, that was 2000 Deluxe. Okay, one of these is mine. Okay, right here, it says self-rip. All right, so that's 8/26/2021. This is mine. Okay. This is mine right here. So, let's open that disk 3 that I was talking about. Okay, I just double-clicked it. Now I mounted the disk. And I was talking about the Kalinsky or whatever the fuck it's called, right? Well, look at the dates. All the dates on these files, because it's an old CD. It's, Microsoft Encarta 2000, right? So, of course, the dates are 1999, right? See, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99, 99. And then you get to 2021. Well, how is that even possible if it's a disk? Well, I explained how I did it. I had to modify this exe file to crack it so its copy protection was no longer enabled. Because the copy protection... Basically, if I were to upload it with the copy protection, somebody would download it and they would try to install it and it would say disk not inserted or something like that. That's what the copy protection would do. It would prevent you from fucking installing it because they would know it's a copy rather than the real disk. So I had to crack it, and this is how I cracked it. I modified this exe file just as I said, and people trusted me that it's not a virus. And they actually installed it, and they have no fucking problems. The only one problem that is going on right now that I just saw was right in this 2003 version that I ripped. Okay, so I wanted to check this out. I almost think that I should restart my stream. I think I'm going to restart my stream and try this out. Because just over a month or a half ago or so, I didn't see this comment until recently. But he said there was some sort of an error when he tried to install it. Okay, now... I've never seen this error. I don't know what he's trying to install it to. So I would like to see if I could, maybe I'll use a couple operating systems myself to try to install my own CD again to see if I can reproduce this problem he's seeing. And if mine works, well, wait, that says reference 2003. So that's different than mine, because mine's, oh no, maybe not. That's okay. So if I can reproduce this problem that he has somehow, so that's some of the problems with troubleshooting is that, one, I don't know if he's using a real computer. I don't know if he burned this to a disk, a DVD. Or I don't know if he's using a virtual machine. I don't know if he's using something like Daemon Tools, which is a virtual a program that allows you to mount virtual discs and install them, like as if you had a real CD player. I don't know exactly what he's using. So I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to actually, I think I'm going to install something to Proxmox even right here, like this. Like I have a Windows 10 right here. I don't think I can install in Windows 10, but I think I can install some older, and then I can try VirtualBox as well. And I could even try 86box. I can maybe even try PCEM. Try different versions of Windows with different emulators to see if I can reproduce the problem he has. And if I can, I already know of a solution. You know why? Because I bought this in 2021, I believe. And at the time, I did not have the new DVD player I have now, or the new DVD burner, or I mean Blu-ray burner. Sorry, excuse me. I bought a new Blu-ray burner. It's fucking awesome. I have it right here on top of my computer right now. It reads very fucking well. It reads basically every type of disc there is. It even supports the what is it called? The M+100. I think it's a Blu-ray format. Anyway, if I can reproduce it and I get the same error he does, what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-rip it now, because the way I ripped it, as I said here, I had to do it kind of in a weird way, okay? I basically had to do this at work. So I had to copy the contents off, and then I had to recopy into a disk and all sorts of shit, okay? So I could re-rip this, and it would be basically a perfect rip now. So I could do that. But yeah, I have to find out how he got this problem. And if I can reproduce it. But that's the kind of guy I am, dude. I'm so nice that I'm willing to take time out of my fucking life to see if I can help this one guy right here, Mackie200, who's having some trouble installing something that I uploaded to archive.org for free. I paid money to buy this from eBay, and then I fucking uploaded it for free and shared it with everybody. And I already took a lot of time to do all the work to rip it, put it here, have all the pictures, everything. I did all this because I'm a nice fucking guy. But nope, not according to TIs. I'm shady as shit, dude. Why do you think I laugh, dude? Out of all the people on the internet, actually, I'm one of the most trustworthy. I don't ask for money. I teach people how to block ads. I teach people how to secure their fucking devices. There's, again, no evidence at all anywhere of me ever hacking anybody. Even other TIs who have came to my fucking Jitsi server said, you know what? Yeah, Nerves, he's a good guy. He's not a bad guy. I think even Virginia complimented me. But you don't trust her, do you? You don't trust Virginia's comment, do you? Virginia might not like me right now because I've been kind of an asshole to her and she's been an asshole to me. But she'll probably tell you that I'm not a hacker and I don't have ill intentions like that. Okay? So there's something wrong with you. You guys need to stop accusing people. You need to stop mistrusting people so greatly. Now, if you're going to sit here and just slander people and just talk shit, you can get off my channel and never come back, dude. I'm not interested in your fucking life. But if you're having problems and you really think somebody's after you or whatever, I'll do what I can to try to ease your fucking paranoia. But I can only do so much, dude. You need to take medication. Because obviously, everything I just showed you, a normal, healthy person would look at this and probably say, okay, yeah, he might be abrasive, but obviously there's no ill intent. He's doing nice things that most people don't even fucking do. You guys would never do any of this. Ever. No TI would ever do this. So, fuck you, targeted patent. Fuck TIs that are scared shitless of me. Just because I know stuff, just because I disagree with your theology or whatever the fuck you want to call it, your theories, doesn't mean that I have ill will and that I want to hurt you in some way, okay? That's your paranoia and that's your schizophrenia acting up again. Jesus. All right, I'll be back to make a stupid video trying to go through how I would try to reproduce this guy's problem if I can. I don't know if I can, but maybe it'll be fun. Maybe TIs will say, well, TIs aren't going to watch it. They don't want to learn stuff. They don't want to learn this kind of crap. It's beyond them, dude. All they want to do is just talk, say stuff without using any tools, without doing any vetting, without doing any confirmation, any tests, any experiments. Nope. They don't want to talk to somebody who knows more than them. I know more than them, and they don't want to talk to me. How are you ever going to learn? This information I'm relaying to you now, You can find it on the internet. You can find how to change your IP address on the internet right now. But you're also going to find bad shit on the internet. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to tell you to get a VPN. And I'm saying that's bad advice. You know why? Because VPNs generally cost money. They don't all cost money because, look, I can host a VPN right here. I just went to services in my router and I click VPN and I can enable a VPN server. And I can give you access. So basically, I could make it so you connect to my VPN server. I've never done this. I'm not interested in doing it. But if I were to ever do it, if somebody, a friend of mine, needed a VPN and he didn't want to pay for it, I might open this up for him so he can go somewhere on the internet, pipe through my connection in the United States, which is uncensored, so he can visit other sites if he wants or hide his traffic or whatever. It'll go through me, but I can host a server. So it's free to host a server, a VPN. So why do people charge money? So fuck them. I don't recommend that. But you will find that as you look up on the internet how to change your IP address with your ISP. You're going to find people who are going to mislead you. And I wouldn't do that. I would not tell you to get a VPN. I would never tell you to go pay for shit. That there are ways to do it for free. You don't need a VPN. There's an OpenVPN client and server right there. And here's another one. Look at this. There's 3 different fucking VPNs built in my fucking router, dude. It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll come back. I want to try to help this guy out and troubleshoot because he's not fucking sitting here calling me shady. He has a problem installing it, but not once did he say, your CD doesn't work. You're an asshole. This is a fucking hack. This is a hack attempt. You're trying to fucking Bitcoin people's No, nobody's saying that at all, dude. And also, I can't delete comments because even though I uploaded this, I don't have the power to delete comments. I could just add a review. There's no delete comment button at all, even though this is my upload. I can't do anything. I can't even report. There's no report button either. So archive.org is a little bit different than like YouTube, for instance. I can delete comments on YouTube, but I can't here. So it's not like I'm deleting all the bad comments or anything like that. Got it? You fucking got it? All right. You need more information? I'm Nerve Gorilla. You know where to find me. Right here on YouTube. Well, you can email me too. nerve@hotmail.com. NIRV@hotmail.com. And then from there, maybe I'll give a phone number or voice chat or whatever. Yeah, patent pushes paranoia. PPP. We used PPP for old email, by the way, before it was, what was it? Not SMTP, but I forget. I'll be right back.